Start recording. Okay.
Okay, so Sony. Who wants to go first with Sony?
Let me look through my long list here.
I don't have a lot, but what I have is important.
I have like half a page.
He's so well prepared.
Need for Nintendo when we get there.
Yeah, that's a full page.
Yep.
Death Stranding.
Yeah, I have that on there. I think they're finally going to show gameplay.
Not only that, outrageous prediction: Kojima Studios becomes the exclusive property of Sony.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. I just want more Kojima. That's what I want.
And I
Death
fully
Stranding
expect, gameplay this year, hopefully.
I think this is wild, but I think Death Stranding might be a 2018 game.
Crazier things have happened.
I think we might get it late November.
Could
Today's
be.
my birthday.
Or if they went like a Halloween release, that'd be cool.
I think companies are finally realizing we want shorter release dates, not longer release dates.
Yeah.
Look at
It would be nice.
Rabbids last year. Got
That was
announced at E3,
awesome.
came out in August.
That if we could have more of that, that'd be great.
Yeah. Fallout 4 came out the same year
Yep.
it was announced too. So,
Yeah, stuff like that is what we need.
yes, please.
Which is why when they confirmed, and this is I know going off track, but I want to make this clear for anybody who's listening. Like last year when Nintendo kept Xenoblade 2 with its like 2018 window, that was ridiculous because everybody thought that was going to get delayed. And the fact that
it
it
barely
didn't-
made it.
Yeah, well, yeah, it made it like late December, but like
Yeah.
everybody knew it was gonna be late. But the fact that it made everybody have so much more faith in Nintendo for like they're holding their release dates accountable. And I think like stuff like Red Dead Redemption 2 getting delayed, like delays are good, don't get me wrong, but if there are no delays and it's a great game and you can hold that track record, your brand is so much better for it.
I think it's kind of making up for what they did with the Wii U. Because I'm pretty sure Star Fox and Breath of the Wild kept getting delayed.
I'll give Breath of the Wild a pass.
Star Fox
Anyway,
didn't turn out good. So,
Back to Sony.
but yeah, Sony.
So Death Stranding, and then alongside Death Stranding, the really other big one is Last of Us 2.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's going to be this year, though. I think we'll get
No.
more gameplay and information on it.
I think we get a release window, but not a date.
2019, maybe.
I think they'll say like spring 2019. That's the feeling I'm getting.
That's optimistic, in my opinion.
Oh, it's optimistic for sure, but I definitely the game's been in development for long enough that I feel like we'll get a release window, maybe even like fall 2019.
Yeah, didn't we see that in like 2 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah. In that same vein, where's that game? Days Gone.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure recently they said that Days Gone has been delayed till 2019 or something.
Yeah, that game just keeps getting delayed, and it's frustrating to the point where I don't think it'll do well.
Let me look.
Because they had an entire gameplay trailer last year, and it was awesome, and then it got
Yeah.
delayed.
I remember that.
It was frustrating.
Yeah, it's scheduled to be released in 2019.
Yeah,
That's all it says on the Wikipedia.
that's disappointing.
We know basically nothing about it, besides
Except for
that zombies
wild gameplay. Yeah.
and a small amount of gameplay.
Yeah, the interactions in the gameplay looked really nice. Like, it looked like you could approach situations from a lot of different angles, which I appreciated. But if it keeps getting delayed, it makes me lose a little bit of faith in it.
It's being developed by SIE Ben Studio, which
I know nothing about them.
they made the Vita. I think that's Vita. Yeah, the Vita Uncharted game,
Oh, okay.
and they also made Bubsy 3D, so that's great. That gives me hope.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I hate to be the company that has that under their belt, you know?
you might as well just destroy that company and start over.
Is that better or worse than Mighty Number 9?
I've never played either, but I'm pretty sure Bubsy 3D would be worse because of controls. But that's just me.
All right. Something else that I'm curious if either of you had this on your list. I think that we're going to get more information on the teaser that we got last year from Software.
Yeah, Shadows Die Twice.
Yep. I think that's a new IP. I don't think it's a Bloodborne sequel.
I think it could go either way.
My favorite prediction that I've seen, though, is that they show it, and then it's not a Bloodborne sequel, and everybody's like, and then, like, right after that, they show off a Bloodborne sequel.
Oh, that'd be great.
I would lose my shit.
It's like, gotcha twice.
Yep.
As long as it's a moderately difficult game, I think people will buy it.
I think From Software and difficult are synonymous at this point.
Yeah.
Something else, I don't know. I feel like I'm like 60%, maybe 55% sure this happens. But I think we might see some God of War 4 story DLC.
I'm not certain on that one because I did look into that before, and I'm pretty sure the developer said he doesn't like DLC or something like that. So.
I mean, you kind of have to do DLC in this day and age, though. Everywhere.
I'm not sure. That game sold immensely well. I don't think he needs it.
I haven't played this God of War yet, so I don't know how it ends, and I want to play it. But if I was a betting man, I would say that we'll get some sort of DLC.
I think they could do DLC with like the post-game content, but I don't think they could do much with like story DLC.
They could maybe do like prequel stuff, like
they could. They could. But I'm not so sure about sequel DLC
and
without.
I think that Sony will also show off one big new IP.
I'm not sure if they'll show a new IP necessarily.
Not necessarily from Sony, but I think like a big multi-plat new IP.
Maybe.
Like something
I can
that,
see that.
We're not expecting. That's gonna like be really awesome.
This isn't a third-party game, but have you heard of Dreams yet?
No.
No.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's like the Little Big Planet, but like 3D and
that was awesome.
Yeah, I'm predicting that's going to be shown off more because I'm pretty sure we don't have a release window for that yet.
Oh shit! Hold on. What there was something shown during E3 last year. I don't remember if it was at Sony or Microsoft, but it was the new Metro game. Metro Exodus.
Metro Exodus.
Like it was like the guy fighting the bear, and it was like post-apocalyptic. You remember that?
Yeah. Now that I'm seeing the actual art.
I wonder if that will make a return this year or not.
Platforms say PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be shown. It has an initial release date 2018. So I'm sure it will be shown at either Sony or Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was another big game in the works. By the people that made Witcher 3. Project Red. Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk. Yep,
Yeah.
that'll be there.
2077?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sure that will be shown off at some point. Or
Ross,
hinted at
How
least.
did you not mention that one game yet?
I have a lot of games on this list still. Which game?
Okay. I'm just surprised that you haven't brought up any Square Enix yet.
Oh, no, that's on the list.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. Speaking of that, I do predict we'll get another remake of some sort.
Oh, you know it.
Not Final Fantasy VII,
Yeah.
but like how they've done the
Remake.
Final Fantasy X HD remakes and the Final Fantasy XII HD remake. They might remake all the 13 games into one package or something.
9.
Did they do 9?
Yep. Not a big one, but they did re-release it. Re-release it, and it's digitally remastered a little bit.
Oh.
I would lose my ever-living shit if they remade 6.
Or who knows? It might not even be a Final Fantasy game.
If they did Chrono Trigger,
It might be Chrono Trigger.
awesome.
Tyler hates Chrono Trigger. I don't understand why.
I don't hate it. I just think it's overhyped.
You suck.
Yeah, I know. I get that a
I
lot.
would love a remaster of Legend of the Dragoons.
That's Sony. Yeah, I would. I'd
That
be
could
down
also
for that.
happen.
HD remaster? That'd be sweet.
I love that game so much.
I think that something else is I think that we will get I think that we get the final release date for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes. I also think they'll show off a final world, which will probably be Frozen, but I digress.
Well, they haven't shown off the Big Hero 6 one yet, and I think that they might do that.
That's a good point. But they did say that that was the last world they chose, which is why we haven't seen it yet.
I guess. Also, new Tomb Raider stuff.
I don't actually have that on my list. I know
Tomb
that
Raider.
there's a game being made, or coming out, but I don't know anything about it.
I just know its name.
Dark Side of the Tomb Raider or something?
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
So they had a little Pink Floyd in their mind.
Is
Yeah,
that
that-
fall release?
It looks like it's fall.
No, not Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. September 14th release.
Yeah, I think you'll
specifically.
see just a little bit of it. But
Uh,
that's all I have for Sony.
oh, well, let me enlighten you with
Tyler,
plenty
you
more
have
then.
more.
Give us more, Frost.
Spider-Man.
Oh, how did I not freaking put that on here? I knew that Spider-Man was gonna be.
Yeah, Spider-Man, I think, has a September release date.
Yep.
Sounds like a good
There'll
game.
be a bundle with that, a PS4 bundle.
Have you guys researched it any? Or
Me?
either of you?
I know that there was a leak that there was a bundle.
I don't really know about the bundle that much, but I know some things that have came out regarding interesting things in that game.
Don't spoil. Don't spoil.
Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be spoiling because I'm pretty sure these are going to come. It's not story related, really.
Oh,
but
then do tell.
it's apparently at some point you will be playing as Gwen, or
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
yeah. I'm not sure if that means we'll see Spider-Gwen or not, but Gwen will
That'd
be...
be awesome if it was Spider-Gwen.
Or is it Mary Jane that's playable? I'm not
I
sure
thought it was
which.
Gwen.
I think it's Gwen, but... might be Mary Jane.
Interesting.
And Miles Morales is also going to be playable.
Oh, I
That's
love Miles
great.
Morales.
Yeah, Morales is great.
So I assume it's going to be like the Batman Arkham City, where you'll be able to switch between them outside of the story when you wish.
Yep.
And
I
choose.
think that's right.
Yeah. Well, that's hoping for that, anyways. Let's see here. Console crossplay allowed, which is what I brought up earlier. Them buffering out everyone else from their little group. Like we might see Switch Rocket League crossplay coming.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, it's not super amazing, but it's something.
I mean, it's not super amazing, like, from a technical perspective, but, I mean, it'd just be interesting in that breakdown of the barrier between the companies.
Yeah, I don't even think they allow, like, Overwatch with Xbox. Yeah.
I have a problem.
Yes, you do. You have a lot of problems.
I'm addicted to that game.
You are very addicted to Overwatch. It's the only game you gave up on Final Fantasy 15 to play Overwatch.
I know.
And you haven't finished Final Fantasy 15 yet, and you've had it since release.
I was about to remaster Final Fantasy 12
And how far have you in it?
and Witcher 3.
You've started so many games, but you keep going back to Overwatch.
I love Overwatch.
I know you do. Backwards compatibility.
Yeah,
That's something that keeps being brought up, but I think it's possible.
No, I mean, unless they do it digitally, there's no way that they do actual reverse compatibility.
I think they could release a new iteration of the console that has backwards compatibility.
I don't see that happening.
Why not? Xbox does it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't feel like Sony cares.
I mean, with the money they're getting in from their exclusives, I don't think they care either.
Like, I mean, like, all the really big games that, like, would benefit from, like, there's none that would really benefit because all the other ones have been, like, re-released on that console.
Mm.
The only one that even might, like, barely benefit is, like, Red Dead Redemption if that hasn't made it over.
Oh, yeah.
Sure it has.
If anyone has any comments on Red Dead Redemption 2, feel free to air them now, because I don't think we really brought it up during Xbox.
I feel like, or I think we already have a release date for it, don't we?
I want to say yes, which I think is also around September. A lot of September games this year.
Yeah, we might get another gameplay trailer, but I don't feel like they're not gonna be too big on it. I feel like Rocksteady's might put out something themselves. Rocksteady's rolling in the dough right now with Grand Theft Auto 5 online.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that they give two shits.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Grand Theft Auto, the latest one, 5, is still, like, always at the top of the charts every month.
Yep, because it sells stupid well.
Oh, October 26th is the second game.
Okay.
Though, I do hope that someday we get a Bully 2 from Rocksteady.
I have yet to play it, and I want to.
I didn't play it, but I remember watching people play it, and I enjoyed it.
It was so good. My nephew actually got it, and I just went over there and I played it.
I'd like that before we get Grand Theft Auto 6, because they're just still going to keep pulling in money from Grand Theft Auto 5 anyways. So
yeah, I don't even think we get anywhere close to Grand Theft Auto 6 till like maybe 2023.
Yeah, to stop making money.
When did 5 come out?
When we were in high school.
2013. Yeah, that's great. Now I feel old. How did it only get a 6 out of 10 on Steam?
I feel like the PC port wasn't good when it first came out.
Oh, maybe.
And then the ratings just never got better.
That seems likely.
Like Arkham City.
Yes, Arkham City also has that problem. What else do I have on here? Medieval remaster, if anyone knows what Medieval is.
That'd be awesome.
No, it's confirmed. They're working on it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I would love to see gameplay of that.
Let me look up.
That'd be awesome.
Because I'm 99% sure that this is confirmed to be in the works. Yeah.
Is there a release date at all, or just that it's in development?
It just says more details soon, and it was published in December. So there's a good chance that we'll get information.
Okay.
This
well,
year.
I look forward to that.
What else was here? And the last thing I have is the Resident Evil 2 remake, which has been in development for a long while now.
I want that so badly.
I want to say we first heard about before we actually got Resident Evil 7.
I just beat 4 this week. So
for the first
I'm a
time?
little behind on my Resident Evil.
For the first time.
But I'm getting there.
No, I'm asking, is that the first time you've beat a Resident Evil game?
Yeah. I never thought
Wow.
I'd see that day. I used to hate horror games with a passion.
That's surprising to me.
Yep, here I am. I just started...
Wanting to play Evil Within.
I just started playing 7, and I had to, like, stop. I was, like, playing at 3 in the morning, and I got my arm freaking chainsawed off, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should stop for tonight.
Yeah, it's a great game.
I'm excited to play it. I just need somebody else in the room when I play it.
To react to your reactions or to
Yes, because that way
you?
I know how stupid I am.
Should see me play Fallout 4.
It's a pretty great game. Yeah, Kenny screams at everything in Fallout 4. And it makes me laugh.
All right, so are we done with Sony?
Let me stop the recording here quickly, and then... Oh, I was on EA that entire time. Oops. Oh, well.